You talked a little bit about I guess like in between relationships or um, like still cultivating love in your life. Like relationships aren't the only way to cultivate love. Will you talk a little bit more about that, like other ways that we can cultivate love into our own lives?
Yes, I think I used to have this mixed up because I thought it was two different types of love. I thought that romantic love was something different than being a loving person because I was really addicted to the drama of romantic relationships and being, excuse me, being on a high. And actually kind of think I got off a little on the breakups being so intense and so on. But anyway, when I started getting around to realize what we're doing is looking for love, any love counts. So any way that I'm loving, I thought I was a loving person, but because I had friends and I had a cat, but I really wasn't. I was very critical in my mind about other people. I was very judgmental about their looks. I was very didn't want to hang out with certain people because I didn't think they were cool enough, and I just wasn't interested in being really friendly to people around me. And I was actually pretty normal about all that. It makes me sound like a terrible person, but that's only because I'm one of the few who will admit to it. And we have to really examine these things of like, what is the cost of me being so judgmental about people's looks, people's coolness factor, people's even the way they vote and stuff. It's like we have a love problem in the world. We have countries going to war. We have Israel and Palestine hating each other for how they, well, somehow how they act, but we could just say for the way they believe. Or we have a huge divide in this country where people won't love each other for certain reasons. And I'll admit some of these things are hard to get over, but as we strive to become a more loving person and be able to accept that people are different, people are going to be different than me, and they're still worthy of love because they're still suffering like me, they're still a human being. The quality of love relationship we attract will be higher. It will be a person who's, because it's all on a frequency, so we attract what we are. So if I raise my level of lovingness, then the guys I attract are more loving. They're more loving beings. They're not just caught in all that prejudice, and they're going to throw their prejudices at me because I'm not the prettiest girl in the room, or I'm not the right age that they think, or whatever their problems are. They're just going to be like, oh, I see you as a human being, whether we're going to be in love or not. It's like, let's just hang out in as loving a space as we can. Maybe it's probably not going to be romantic. It's not with most people, but it's like, as you raise your frequency to be more loving, you attract more love back. So we start attracting lovers of a higher frequency as we develop ourselves. And when you develop yourself and your partner, and you start attracting higher frequency, then you meet at this place where this is everything I've ever wanted in a relationship. My husband and I are always saying, we didn't know it could be this good. We actually never knew relationships could be this good. That's what you can have. Everybody in this seminar can have that. You just keep becoming a more loving person, and you'll attract someone who's that loving. You'll have a healed heart, they'll have a healed heart, and you will live in love. It's a lot of work, but what else are we doing? That's what we're here for. Everybody who's here is into personal and spiritual growth, and that's what we're here for. We're here to evolve ourselves as human beings so we can have that level of love, we can have financial wealth, we can create fabulous careers where we're not only getting rich, but we're helping other people. What else is there? I mean, work and love. There's like the great relationship and the great career. That's what we're here for. We want all of that. And it's all possible. I can tell you, I am living exactly the life of my dreams. And if I need to tweak a little bit, I just tweak it. And that is available for all of you. So keep on the path. And between relationships, just look around and go, how am I not loving enough yet? Because I don't think that anybody's loving enough until they're the Dalai Lama or Jesus or whoever these great avatars are. So I'm certainly more loving than I used to be, but I can see that I have a long ways to go. And I think it's probably infinite. So we heal our hearts at the level we're at. We continue to heal. We continue. Life gets better and better and better as you go along. I have to tell you right now, it's a big lie that life is better when you're younger. It's absolutely not. If you keep working on yourself, developing yourself, becoming more loving, better at your skills, it just gets better and better and better.